People are pissed. They're not bowing to a king. After the worst paid off a Supreme Court, the worst ruling in the history of the United States, saying a president has blanket immunity for official acts, and then went farther than what Trump even wanted to say, outside official acts. The power of a king, no more checks and balances, no more separation of powers between the three branches of government. And if you don't see it, and you don't realize it's happening, you're an idiot. You're brainless. You can't think for yourself. You're completely bamboozled. Guy's going to ruin our country. And thousands of people all the way around the United States right now are realizing that. It's finally. I've been saying it forever. Trump ripped off one of my best friends, thousands of dollars, did 3 air conditioners for him and didn't pay him. Told him to go pound sand, take me to court, and I'll keep you to court for years. He's a piece of shit thief. Nothing but a trust fund baby, born into a real estate empire, and then went bankrupt 7 freaking times. He's just an idiot. You listen to the guy talk, he's not intelligent. He's definitely deranged. He's a narcissistic, pathological, lying piece of shit, uninformed, and says one stupid thing every day of the week. Did tariffs across the whole damn world right now, and the whole world hates us. And he's crashed the economy over 5,000 points, over 7 to 10. We've lost $7 to $10 trillion in the United States in wealth from these tariffs. He did it last time. I'm in the roofing business. I just got a 6% price increase on materials and a 15 to 20% price increase on metal. It's going to cost people thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. The American people. The worst thing that a president has done, they say, in 95 years with these tariffs. People are done with it. Elon Musk, apartheid, born into apartheid in Africa, doesn't know what honor is. Doesn't know what any compassion is. Illegally firing thousands of people across the United States, completely devastating their livelihood. Not just appalling, zero compassion. So people are pissed. This goes on and on and on. They had enough. He's got to go. It's hard to believe that this is happening in this country, above the law. We got Elon Musk who's walking in and just cleaning people's clocks, saying that a judge should be impeached. Trump saying judges are lunatics, far-left lunatics. That Boasberg was actually Kavanaugh's roommate, was appointed by George Bush, was put in to lead the Pfizer court by John Roberts, because they took a band of people, pointing them out that they had tattoos, and just shipped them out of the country, shaved their heads, put them in chains, shipped them to a country they're not even from, and threw them into a damn concentration camp, basically. Worst prison in the world. That's Hitler stuff. That's authoritative government. No due process. They got another guy shipped to El Salvador. He was fleeing gangs in El Salvador. Had a court order not to be shipped back. They shipped him back. Same thing. Shaved his head. Sent him to the prisons where the gangs he was running from. And now the Trump organization is saying they can't get him back. I mean, I said, it goes on and on. I could walk for another 3 miles that way. It just keeps going. People are pissed. They realize it's the mistake in the office. And you look at them. They're everyday Americans. Look at everyday Americans. And if you don't see what's going on, like I said, you're just an idiot. You're brainless. You can't think for yourself. No president should have the power of a king. Should be above the law and should be taking a Department of Justice and firing them all and putting everybody in there that basically bows to their king. Purest of ignorance. Above the law. Hard to believe. Again, no checks and balances. No, he's the most powerful person. But we're going to take him down. Listen to this. Yeah. Americans aren't putting up with it. Thousands of people here. It goes on and on and on. We not bow to a king. Thousands of people died to have the freedoms we have. This guy, we have a Supreme Court that basically said that we're taking all them rights away from you. You can no longer hold our president up to adhere to its oath to execute the laws of the land. Hard to believe this even happened. I remember when they were going through the Supreme Court hearings. Listen, there's no way they're going to rule in that favor. To basically get a guy out, to get billionaires paying off a Supreme Court to get the guy out of 4 indictments, 93 criminal counts, with 83 Republican witnesses to testify. I'm not one Democrat. And they're calling it lawfare. Another false narrative that's the most ridiculous thing on the planet. But again, they can't think for themselves. You can't even talk to them. They get mad at you when you try to talk about facts and history. They only know history. They don't know honor. They have no honor. We got a president that doesn't even know what honor is. Completely backtracking on helping our allies. Basically making our country more dangerous. Saying he wants Canada to be a 51st state, wants to take over Greenland. He says he wants to expand our territory. That's what Putin's doing. That's what he did with Ukraine, and he's attacked 3 sovereign nations to expand his territory. And Trump's saying he wants to do the same exact thing. He's going to be voted out. I'll be surprised if someone doesn't kill Musk. You just can't steal someone's livelihood and them not to want to kill your dumb ass. Like I said, it goes on and on. Doesn't stop. And people driving by all giving their thumbs up. This is an example. And if you're on the wrong side, grow a freaking brain.